This is the best moments of the BBQ Central Show in 10 minutes or less. Ever wish you could re-listen to your favorite interview or segment? Do you enjoy hearing older shows for the first time in years? Then the best moments of the BBQ Central Show in 10 minutes or less is just what you need. Thanks for listening and enjoy the show.
That's right, and don't you forget it, the best moments of the BBQ Central Show in 10 minutes or less is just what you need. I'm your host, Jon Solberg. I'm here to tell you this episode is being brought to you by The Butcher Shop. The Butcher Shop is purveyors of highly sought-after 100% Australian non-crossbred Wylara 9 Plus briskets, and as always, handpicked just for you. The Butcher Shop has been retailing the finest meats for the past 15 years. Every week, they are shipping out competition-quality meats to many of the biggest teams in the competition scene across the nation. Simply put, teams who use the Butcher Shop win, and they win often. Not a competitor, but still have an eye for the finer cuts? Great news for you. The Butcher Shop is shipping some of the finest prime, dry-aged Australian Wagyu and Japanese Wagyu steaks to people just like you and me who aspire to be the kings and queens of the cul-de-sac. The Butcher Shop always has Berkshire, Compart Duroc, Allegiance Duroc, and Prairie Fresh all-natural pork in stock. And again, it's always going to be hand-picked for you. Now, you might be saying, John, all this sounds great, but what about that exotic stuff? Well, rest easy knowing the Butcher Shop can get you your next elk steak or camel roast. They'll ship it out promptly. Yes, they can get you camel. So let's review. The best competition briskets, check. The best pork selection, check. Giving you overall better options to cook at home, check. So give the Butcher Shop a call today, 850-458-8782. That's 850-458-8782. Be sure that you mention the BBQ Central Show for 10% off your order each and every time. You can also interact with them on Facebook, facebook.com/The Butcher Shop. Don't forget, shop is spelled SHOPPE. The Butcher Shop, home of the 100% Australian non-crossbred Wylara 9 Plus briskets. And here's what's going on in today's show from December the 17th, 2013. Greg catches up with Rod Gray.
Next guest, pitmaster of Pellet Envy Barbecue Team. He does cooking classes. Is the creator of the Eat More Barbecue line of rubs and sauces. Won the Barbecue Pitmasters TV show title this year. And you can catch him appearing here on this show every once in a while. Go ahead and welcome back, friend of the show, Rod Gray. Rod, how are you?
What's going on, Greg?
Rod, I am anxiously ready to close out the year. What about you?
I'm anxiously ready to close out your show.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I'm here for, buddy.
Hey, I appreciate it. All right, so let me see what we can get into tonight here, Rod. First, let me compliment...
Wait, let me start. Let me start.
Yeah.
A Christmas Story is my favorite
yes.
Christmas show. Yeah. You're going to put your eye out.
West 10th Street here on the west, well, hence the west side, but is the house that it was actually filmed in. Right here. I have been through that house.
You're full of useless trivia.
Hey, I'm full of a lot more than useless trivia, I can tell you that. Let me pan you out. Your camera just got really big. There we go. All right.
And I want to break the news right now that it's me that won't come on your show. This is my last show I'm going to do this year. It's me.
Damn it. Well, at least you have the balls to say it to my face, Rod. The balls. Let me compliment you just for a second while we're trading mutual respect. Let me compliment you on here just for a second. You know, I have thousands of Facebook friends and Twitter followers, but I must say, you know, when it comes to the Facebook, you are easily one of my top two people that I really look forward to reading your posts. Let's say witty, insightful, inquisitive. Best of all, never too long because truth be told, I hate reading in general. Is it just natural for you to be the way you are on the Facebook, or is this some type of a thing that you've honed with the Facebook mastery?
Well, first, I want to know who the other person is so I can get him kicked off of Facebook because I want to be number one.
That's a secret.
It's, you know what? It's just the way I think. Truthfully, I sit, whatever I'm doing, I'll have this thought, and without thinking about it, I'll put it on Facebook. You know, some of them are good, some of them flop, some of them are planned, some of them are completely spontaneous. You just never know.
All right, so let's get into some topics tonight here, Rod. And, we're just kind of running the gamut of things. I made a Facebook post, and you actually started answering a bunch of questions, which has either helped and or... Rod, what are you doing? Which is either
I'm
helped...
messing around with my headphone. It's a mess. This is a mess. This thing's cheap.
Look at that.
Once you send me better equipment, I'll do a better job.
Yeah, all right. Well, we'll set you up. I'll get you an ISDN line and a big professional microphone for next year. That's my resolution next year, Rod.
Nice.
Let's start here first. The KCBS scoring sheet showing the tables of death as reality. Rumored to be, like people, I must have hit a bad table, or, well, yeah, this really shows if you really hit a bad table. So is this something where a vocal minority are causing a stir, or is this something that really is going to have to be addressed to ensure the continued popularity of the sport?
It's not a sport. Nothing
yes,
you can
is.
do while drinking a beer is considered a sport.
Golf's a sport. Bowling's a sport.
I'm an athlete.
You're an athlete.
So here's my take on it. We've always had the bad table, which we just always thought it was mythical. We could never prove it. Now we can prove it. But what no one's talking about is the good table. What about the angel table that awards you the scores that are actually too high?
Yeah.
It averages itself out. Yeah, there's some hideous tables out there. Yeah, we hit them sometimes, and yeah, it ruins our contest. But it's been going on forever. This is just the way we can now prove it. From what I hear, and this is only a rumor that I know of, they're going to do away with letting you see that table in 2014. Now, it's not going to do away with the table itself. It's just going to do away with us being able to see that it's happening, which to me is a step back now, which is typical of KCBS anymore.
Is there a way, and let's take it to both sides. I mean, let's not just criticize the people that are the table of death, but if you have the angel table as well, is there a way to go back and can you retrain?
Yeah, you can retrain, sure. It's going to take some effort, though. It's going to take some effort to single out those people. So you're going to have to track judges, first of all. Once you've tracked them, then you're going to have to approach them and retrain them. But you need to retrain the ultra-high judges also, the ones that give straight nines all the time.
Right.
They're going to have to be retrained as well. So what percentage of our judging pool are going to be retraining, and can we afford to do that?
Should that not even matter? Shouldn't you do it regardless? Standard operating procedures. You want to have the ability to be equally judged from north to south and east to west, and whether it is a small percentage or not, you want to have the most level playing field that you can possibly have.
Sure, we do. But what are we headed for? Are we headed for an 8-7-6 system? If we retrain the low judges and the high judges, are we just trying to narrow it down? Should we just go ahead and make it a 3-number system and be done with it? Or should we put a decimal point in there and do a 3-numbered system? I mean, we can tinker with it all we want. Ultimately, it's subjective to judge barbecue, and you're going to have some people who never have anything good, and you're going to have some people who never have anything bad.
So bottom line, is it okay... Holding the fact that you can just see it now, if you didn't, is everything pretty much okay as it is? It's
status quo. It's status quo. The whole system needs work. We need work in a lot of aspects of competition barbecue. We need to be more spectator friendly. Some of this is my idea. Some of it I borrow it from people like Sterling Ball. Sterling has a great attitude about what competition barbecue should be. Sometimes one of those is that we cater more to the folks who come to see us. I totally agree with that idea. I have since the days of ABA, which is back about 2002, 2003, when Fast Eddie was doing a whole separate sanctioning body where we turned in late in the day on Saturday with the whole purpose being for people to see us. But yeah, we need some work there, sure.
Rod Gray joining me here on the show. PelletEnvy.com is his website. All right, I'm going to diverge over to the Facebook post here and see. Now these could be anything. These could be anything, Rod. So if you don't want to,
can we skip the gay marriage one though?
Why?
No offense.
God damn! You know I'm going right there. What's your take and thoughts on gay marriage, Rod? Weigh in.
You want to know what Rod had to say? Head over to the BBQCentralShow.com. There's a link in the show notes to take you to this complete episode. You don't want to miss it. While you're over there cruising around the internet, make sure you check out The Butcher Shop on their Facebook page. Facebook.com/The Butcher Shop. Shop is spelled SHOPPE. Mention the Barbecue Central Show for 10% off your entire order of the finest quality meats in the nation. And feel free to reach out to me anytime, Jon, Jon, John, at the bbqcentralshow.com. Maybe you've got a show idea. Maybe you have some critique, a little bit of criticism, maybe some good news, whatever you need. Thanks so much for listening. Until next time on the best moments of the Barbecue Central Show in 10 minutes or less, I'm your host, Jon Solberg. I look forward to talking to you again soon.